everyone, it's Lainey. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. Seriously, I do. I want to start by saying if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning to my channel, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I have got all kinds of goodies spread out here in front of me, and I just felt like doing a little chatty get ready with me and try out some new products. The new products I'm going to try out for you guys is a sample of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. I have a sample of the YSL Mascara Volume Effect Faux Cils. I don't speak French and I have no idea how to say that, but we will test that out. And what else do I have here? Ooh, I have 3 ColourPop lippies I'm going to try out for you guys, so let's get to it. I have been into more light makeup, not heavy makeup. I think it makes me look younger and more fresh and awake than being weighed down. If you're wondering what this is a mirror. And I'm starting with my Smashbox Primer Water because it's just a nice, simple primer. Don't get me wrong, I still like to do full-on glam makeup. But for my day-to-day, I really like light makeup, stuff that feels light on my skin, stuff that looks light, not light in coverage. I still like my full coverage, but I do really like light. I feel like it just makes me look more youthful, which I know I'm not old by any means, 27. Now that my primer water has dried down, I'm going to go into the sample. I am in the light color, and you guys, let me just apply this for you and you can just see a little bit goes a very long way. I'm going to try to apply it with a beauty sponge. This is my Miracle Diamond Sponge, which I haven't done yet. We shall see if that's a good idea or not. I might regret it. So far it's going on really nicely with a sponge, actually. I didn't know with it being more of a CC cream, not a foundation, if it would absorb a lot of the product, but it's not. I'm obsessed with this beauty sponge, you guys. Really, I love this. So what shows should I start watching on Netflix? I am really at a crossroads. I feel like I've watched everything that I enjoy on there and now I'm lost. I don't know what to watch at all. I'm waiting for The Walking Dead to come back. I love that show. And Pretty Little Liars, I saw their latest season is on actual broadcasting. So I'm thinking the last season should be back to Netflix soon. I'm waiting. I did watch the O.J. Simpson trial and that was excellent. I mean, the fictional version of it. I'm sure I watched some of the real one, but I was so young I do not remember. But the fictional version was excellent. I thought the acting was really good. I actually watched some clips on YouTube of the real trial to see how the actors looked in comparison to the real people. I'm impressed. So that laid down really nicely with the sponge. Oh my goodness. I did not think I was going to like this because I've heard really mixed reviews. I feel like half of them were saying they're obsessed with this Bye Bye foundation. The other half said they did not like it. And having oily skin, I'm always nervous to try things that are more CC or BB cream or not matte. I need to buy the full size. I need to. I mean, I love the way it looks. It feels like I'm wearing nothing. I would say this is very comparable to my Younique BB cream. This is a little bit more matte than my BB cream and a little bit more pigmentation than my Younique BB cream. So they kind of serve different purposes in my opinion. The Younique BB cream I like to wear underneath of products because I feel like it gives me a really nice tacky base to lay other products on top of, and it kind of just evens out my skin tone, where this really can replace a foundation. It has so much pigmentation. Now it is glowy. I mean, you can definitely see the glow here, and having oily skin, that does worry me. But so far I haven't struggled with getting overly oily. I still set the areas I need to with powder, but I really like this. Dang it, I kind of was hoping I wouldn't like it. That's why I did the sample first, because I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to like this. Maybe I should have just skipped trying it out because now there's something else I need to buy. My allergies are really acting up lately. I don't know about anybody else out there, but I'm struggling with those allergies. Going in with my NARS Soft Matte Concealer, I also feel like that's a good one to add to the CC Cream Bye Bye Foundation because this is more mattifying and I can drag it down into my oily areas. So this is actually a brush by Sedona Lace. It's the EB13 and it's actually an eyeshadow brush that I got in BoxyCharm, but I've been loving it for applying this concealer. I don't like to put my fingers into any potted products unless it's skincare. I don't know why I will do that with potted skincare, but I think it's because, I don't know, you just don't think to apply skincare with anything besides your hands. Okay, that looks really nice together. And I love to use this Morphe M438. It just fits under the eyes so well. Oh yeah, look at that. Fits in there perfectly. So I do naturally have a little bit of a yellow undertone to my skin, which is funny. When I went into Sephora to be color matched years ago, the girl was like, there's no way you have a yellow undertone to your skin. You're so fair. I was like, I really think I do. And so then she did that little machine where they try to figure out the tone of your skin, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that's the technical way to describe it. But she was like, oh, you do? I was like, yeah, I thought so. I feel like yellow undertone, you usually think of more like olive skin tones, but us fair girls can be yellow. I'm kind of like yellow / neutral. I can use either. And I actually use this banana powder down the center of my face. The reason I'm bringing up the yellow skin tone is because depending on if you had like a pink undertone or even a neutral, I don't know how the banana powder would work for you, because I will say even for me, if I get too much, you can start to pick up that yellow hue of the banana powder. But if I do a nice light coat, I have no problems with it. Alright, as always, I'm using this Shadow Insurance. I'm so ready for this to run out. I got a little too much on this side. So I'm just using the sponge to absorb the excess there. Okay, I'm using my, should I use this? Or should I use that? Decisions. I was going to use this palette 1, but I'm kind of thinking I'm going to use my custom palette today. Alright, so for a super simple look today, because I just feel like being basic, using my M441 by Morphe. This is a custom palette I made, and honestly it's very random, so I honestly don't even know. These are just cheapies from other things I've had, so I really can't tell you what they are, but this is just kind of a caramely brown. And I'm going in and I'm just going to buff that into the outer edge first, because when you first lay down your brush you have the most pigmentation, and I want to keep the pigmentation here and then just softly buff it into the crease. I'm kind of using circling motions. And then I'm going to grab this dark chocolatey brown. It does have a bit of a shimmer to it. I would say more of a satin than a glitter. And this is the Morphe M433. It's a little bit stiffer, a little bit shorter bristles. And again, starting on the outer corner. And I'm angling my brush to the side, kind of diagonally. And then I'm going to softly work it inward. And this I'm actually going to stop about halfway in, because I want to keep the inner part of my eye really light. So this side definitely went a little darker than the other. Just a little bit there. I feel like my eyes are so different too when I apply eyeshadow. They never want to go on the same one eye versus the other. Never. I also have 2 different size feet. Going back in with this brush and the product that's left on it and just softening this inner portion. Yeah, I have 2 different size feet. It makes buying shoes so difficult, you guys. Oh my gosh, so difficult. And when I say 2 different size feet, I mean like a half size. So it's enough that you can feel the difference. Like tennis shoes, it doesn't bother me. Sandals, it doesn't bother me, but like dress shoes, heels, oh my gosh, one foot is always crammed because those are the kind of shoes you can't go bigger because then your other foot is falling out of the shoe when you walk, and that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Now I'm going in with this vanilla shade here, and I'm going to just put that, oh, again with the M441, and I did clean it off first. I'm super low maintenance about cleaning off my brushes in between. If you want to know a trick, really a washcloth, a dry washcloth works just as well as those like black spongy things you swirl your brush in, but just use a washcloth you don't care that much about, or a dark colored cloth because it will stain it, but it seriously works. It takes off 90% of the eyeshadow. Sorry, I had to go switch out my laundry, and where do I want to go next? I could leave this as a really just pretty soft matte eye, but I want to do something a little extra. I am going to go in with my Splurge Cream Shadow in Elegant, and it is a really full, like nude flesh tone with a ton of shimmer in it. It's really pretty, and I think it's going to look really pretty with this because I still want to keep it soft. I'm going to actually place this here to catch any fallout since I did do my face first. Random, but latest obsession, this LaCroix kiwi watermelon water is so good. If you don't drink soda, but you kind of, and you try to drink water, but sometimes you get really bored with plain water, this is so good. It's got no sodium in it, it's naturally flavored, no sugar. Okay, I really like this turquoise eyeliner, so I think I'm going to put that into the lower lash line, a good coat of it because I'm going to try to buff it out. So going in with the E36 by Morphe, and I'm just going to try to buff that out. So, to tame it, I'm going to try, can't say it's going to be a success. What do you guys think? Is that just like too bold? I mean, it does look pretty, but I was trying to keep this kind of like softer. I'm going to pick up that caramely shade in my custom palette, and I'm going to try to work that in underneath of the turquoise, and then just buffing that out there. I think that looks a lot better. What do you guys think? That softened it up. Definitely. Isn't it funny how like the little things in makeup can really make a big difference overall? Okay, I don't even think I'm going to contour today. I'm just going to bronze my face because I can't not bronze. I mean, really. So I'm going to use my Jumbo Kabuki Fan by Crown Brush, my Coastal Scents bronzer, and just stick to the outer perimeter because this does act like a little bit of contouring, like a soft contour. Morphe E3 in this Makeup Geek blush Infatuation. I really love it. Really pretty color, very pigmented, so just a light dusting. My Master Strobing Liquid in Iridescent. So I just dot it, and this dries really fast. One thing to be careful of. And I'm using my damp sponge. See, like, it doesn't blend out super well because it dries so fast. You really have to work it in. Something is not right with me today though. Like, I just cannot do my brows. I like never struggle doing my brows, and today, hardcore struggling. And this is their YSL Mascara Volume Effect Full Seals. I have no idea what that means or how to say it. In black. Full size is $32. Let's give it a go. I mean, YSL is so luxurious. A nice brush. Let's see, focus camera. A very nice brush. I usually prefer this type of brush to any type of lash comb, like a comb wand. really thick, full lashes with mascara. So I'm gonna have high hopes for this considering it's such a fancy brand. In my opinion, that's fancy. Would you guys consider that like super fancy? I would. Let's do one coat of that and one coat of my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is what the wand looks like. This is my favorite drugstore. My favorite high-end mascara is definitely my 3D Plus mascara. It is insane. I just ran out. I've honestly never found any mascara that does the same as the 3D Plus if I want really thick, full lashes. Instantly, Carbon Black is very like a tacky mascara when applying it. This one was not. Like, it didn't feel like it was grabbing my lashes at all. And I kind of would rather have it feel like it's grabbing my lashes because I feel like it's actually applying a good coat of product. Okay, a third coat and maybe I will sort of compare to the Carbon Black. You guys, honestly, this mascara, if this sample is at all indicative of what the full size is like, would not recommend. Just for being like a fancy brand, a high-end, big name, big label brand, I would expect way more. Candy Johnson's mom applies lower lash mascara like this, and Candy was like, oh my gosh, Mom, but I like doing that too. I don't know, maybe I'm like, okay, I am secretly really in like 50 plus year old woman at heart, really. I'm an old soul. You know, I don't hate it though. I feel like if any of you out there are also an old soul, there are some things that are kind of nice about it. Like when you're younger, you kind of feel like a little bit like the odd person out because maybe you don't always click or think or see things the same way people your age do. But as you get older, I think it's actually very beneficial because I feel like old souls usually become more okay with who they are at a younger age. Not saying I never battle self-confidence issues, I think we all do, but I've always been pretty set in who I am and pretty okay with it. You know, I've waved a little bit here and there throughout the years, but for the most part, you know, I've always been at ease with who I am. And then also, as you get older, I feel like it does benefit you in the workplace because you're going to work with people of all age ranges. And so it is good if you can relate to everybody. So there's my little 2 cents on being an old soul. You guys are just getting to know so much about me today. Okay, so I have 3 ColourPop lippies here, which I'm super excited about. Ooh. I'm usually always impressed with ColourPop, and the price range is $6. A creamy, bold lipstick with a satin finish, high percentage of pigments, but contains emollient ingredients to keep your lips moisturized. Sounds good to me. Let's try it out. No scent at all. Okay, I can already tell. I think this will be a 2-coater. Instantly, I can tell these feel really nice on the lips. This color is beautiful. This is exaggerated, and it really is a true peach. I'm basically obsessed with this color right now. Oh my gosh. It says, meet Aquarius' new sister, a soft pink nude, a soft pinky nude. And again, same formula, same price tag, $6. Oh my goodness. This color is perfect. I'm obsessed with this formula. It's so comfortable on the lips. I feel like these could give you butthole lips where you get that kind of creepy, gross looking edge on the inner portion of your lips. But I have a feeling that they'll be creamy enough that you can kind of just buff it out so it doesn't get so noticeable. The final product is a ultra glossy lip by ColourPop. I have not tried any of these, so I was really excited to give it a try. This is in Tight Fit. This is $6. It is an ultra glossy lip, light peach pink metallic with pink shimmer, provides extreme shine with a cushion-like feel, no stickiness. Definitely a metallic pink shine to it. It is not fully opaque. There is so much shine off of this. I mean, what a way to make your lips look plumper. This is so shiny. It's slippery, so it's not sticky. It doesn't really taste like anything, which I appreciate. Let's set my face. Okay, so products I would recommend to you guys are definitely these Ultra Satin Lips, and I honestly really like the gloss. I'm like very, very impressed with these products here. The YSL mascara, if this samples anything like the real product, you can find better at the drugstore. And then the IT Cosmetics CC Full Coverage Bye Bye Foundation, definitely would recommend to you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this chatty get ready with me. It's super long. I'm gonna try to condense it because I just did a lot of rambling, but I seriously have the best time just sitting and hanging out with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Really, I would. And as always, please try to stay positive, because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.